Hi, and welcome to another edition of Jules Voto's Photo Focus. First of all, I want to wish all of you a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. And usually I don't make New Year's resolutions, but for this year I decided to make 5 photography-related New Year's resolutions. And I'm going to list them in no particular order. First, I'm going to try not to buy any equipment this year. I've been buying a lot of stuff over the last several years, especially when it comes to old manual focus cameras. I just love the old manual focus, all mechanical cameras primarily from the 60s and 70s. And of course, once you buy those cameras, you need lenses. And of course, with mirrorless, those lenses are easily adapted. So I really like experimenting with the old lenses, the Minolta lenses, Canon, Nikon, Olympus, and so forth. So I'm going to really try hard not to do that for this year. I have plenty. I have many that I haven't even shot with, that I haven't tested. So I got a lot of work to do there, and I'll make videos on those lenses and on those cameras. And so, it becomes addictive. Once you start, you just want more. Once you have, the Canon 50 1.4, well, let's try the Minolta 1.4 or, the Pentax. So I have a vast collection. I've sold some. I will probably be selling more in the future. But for this year, I think I'm going to cut back. I mean, I really don't need anything else. And even with the cameras I use for my professional work, my Z8, Z6, and Nikon D810, I think I got a nice combination of bodies and lenses. I have every focal length covered from 14 to 200, and then with the teleconverter, that brings me out to 400. So I have everything that I need. I would love a 180 to 600, the Nikon 180 to 600, but that's a lens I would not use professionally. I like to do some wildlife photography, primarily birds. I also do some high school sports for a high school that where I shoot their senior portraits. So it would come in handy for that. But I really don't need it, although I'd like to have it, but I'm going to put it on hold for this coming year. Okay, so that was my first resolution. The second, I'd like to expand my YouTube channel. I've been doing one video a week for 2.5 years now, and I don't think I ever missed a week. Well, I may have, but I'm not sure. But what I'd like to do is expand that to 2 videos a week. I really like doing these videos. It takes a lot of work, especially some of them when you're testing equipment. But I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I may not do it in January, but it will be coming soon. Also, a few years ago, well, maybe about a year ago, I should say, I set up a Flickr account, but I've yet to post anything to it. I have an Instagram account, and occasionally I will post to that, but I want to try to do that also more on a regular basis. So I will, once I get going with this Flickr, I will, in one of my videos, in the description, I will post a link to my Flickr account. In fact, what I will try to do is anytime I post pictures, whether it's through testing or I recently did some things on travel photography, pictures like that, those will be posted to my Flickr account, and in those videos I will post a link. Therefore, you could look at the pictures in larger size rather than just seeing them through the videos. So that's something I really want to get going. I want to improve my videos. I think they've gotten better, but I think I still have plenty of room for improvement. And I'd like to hear your input, what you think, where I need to improve. Do they require more production? Do they require more detail? How would you like to see, those of you who are watching my videos, where do you think I can improve them? So I would really appreciate your input on that. And as I've said many times, I appreciate your comments, your questions. I love to answer your questions, but I also would like to know, what do you want? What subject matter? What would you prefer that I talk about? More about equipment? More about technique? What would you like to see? So please, in the comments below, let me know that. And one more thing, I guess we'll call that number 5, is I want to do more macro photography. I love macro photography, and I've done videos on it, and I have a ton of equipment for macro photography, macro lenses, extension tubes, bellows, and I even made a little setup in my basement office for macro photography. So I have the lighting, I have everything I really need. I even accumulated some props, rocks, and all different types of background material and a whole bunch of stuff, but I've really never got going with it. So I would like to do more of that this year, and of course I will post videos on that. One other thing I'd like to just mention, unrelated to my resolutions, is I mentioned in a video a few weeks ago what I would like to see from Nikon in the coming year and what I expected to see. And there was one lens that was on the roadmap from last year, from early 2022, for a 35mm lens, and everybody speculated that that lens would be the 35mm 1.2. Well, it still hasn't shown up. So it was something I expected this year. I'm recording this video on December 23rd, so it still hasn't showed up. I don't think we will see it in the next week or two, so hopefully sometime in January. And there are rumors of a Z6 III, which I think everyone who shoots Nikon is really looking forward to. So hopefully we will see that in the spring of 2024. So again, your comments, your questions are invited, and I thank you for watching this video. I hope you are having a great holiday season. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and tap on that bell so you'll be alerted anytime I come out with a new video. Now, I've been coming out with a new video every Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and for 2024, I plan to have 2 videos a week, probably starting sometime in the middle of January. Probably one on Wednesday and maybe one on Saturday. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you next time.